Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Laoang, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk to you about Typhoon Auring update in the Philippines. Yeah, man. Typhoon Auring update in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy to come back to you, my friend. And today I want to say, those here for the first time, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to continue fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand, this is a country that always historically has issues with the weather, typhoons, cyclones, tsunamis, you name it, man. And this month starts the season again for typhoons. And so our first typhoon of the year, 2021, is called Auring. And another name for it is Dujuan. Okay? So we're going to take a look at that, what happened, and we're going to go through that today. And just give you an idea of what's happening out here. I know a lot of you have relatives, you have friends, you have family here, man. You have loved ones, girlfriend, and you want to make sure they're okay. So I'm gonna give you an update what happened, so you can be rest assured she's okay. And even if she's not, even if she's okay, call her, man. Text her. Say, hey, sweetheart, I just heard about that typhoon that came down the air. You okay? Text her, man. That shows you care, right? Sharing is caring, right? When you love somebody. You show that you care. You show that you care, you appreciate them, and you want to reach out and touch them in every way you can. That's love, man. Love's action. It's doing, sharing, caring, forgiving, being there when you're needed, okay? That's what it's about, man. So today we're going to take a look at Typhoon Auring and the update on it. And then we're going to take a look at, hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for saving me. Thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, Lord. You've been so good. You've been so good. Yes, yeah. You've been so good. Oh, yes, yeah. You've been so good. I just want to say thank you, Lord. Say it again. I just want to say thank you, Lord. And I want to say thank you to the YouTube Love Nation. We appreciate you, man. We had an awesome food drive distribution, and we went to Mandawi City. We went there last year, and this is our first time there for this year. And the people were very happy. We had a new group of people there. They came from we went to the same area where we distributed food, but they came from a different squatter area, okay? So, and it was we enjoyed it, man. We had a great time. And we went there before actually the typhoon came up. We went on Saturday. We were planning to do it on Sunday, but the weather, Typhoon Auring, this thing we're going to talk about now, came up. Man. I said, we're going to beat the typhoon. Let's do it Saturday. Lisa D planned that thing out. She's good. Y'all need to, hey, Lisa D, my hat's off to her. She did a lot of stuff, man. And she did like that. Me, I'm like, I can't do that. But she's good at planning. She's good at organizing and strategy. And she's good at communicating with her people, with the Filipinos. She's very good at that. And she knows, the thing about Lisa D, she's Filipino. And she knows the things that Filipinos need and the things that make them happy and the things that they lack and the things that if you help them with it, they'll feel better. And so that's why this thing's been a success. All because someone that cares and they are of that same nationality. Okay? Lisa, my baby girl. All right, y'all. Let's look at the thumbnail for the day. Oh, I forgot, man. I gotta, y'all know why you let me forget, man. I was supposed to do 1 minute. What's wrong with you, man? You know how to play that, man. You know how I'm supposed to do one. I was supposed to do a 1 minute review, man. Don't let me forget. Let's go. 1 minute review. We're gonna look at the last live stream we looked at prior on the StreamYard rather. And I think did I delete it out? Hold on. I deleted a lot. I had too many files in here, and I wasn't getting nothing done. It wouldn't let me do it. Had to delete. I had to delete some stuff out. So I hope I didn't delete that, man. Hold on. Okay, good. I got it. Okay, so yesterday we talked about an amazing love that was broadcast on the handheld. I keep you with some stuff, man. I don't let too many days go by for you hear from me, okay? Because out of sight, out of mind, and I want to stay on your mind. You know why I want to stay on your mind? Because I'm gonna be in your I want to be in your Kool-Aid, okay? I know your Kool-Aid. I know the flavor and the taste of it, and I want to make sure you right, tight, long, strong. Because I know me, man. I know me, and I know you, because I'm just like you, baby. Whether you realize it or not. We have the same mentality. Some of us have the same melanin, and we're men, And so I know you need somebody to keep you abreast of what's going on. And in addition to that, you need somebody to help you stay what? Motivated, man. When I was trying to get to the Philippines, it was a struggle. I had to work 6-7 days a week to make overtime money, to save money up, because I had to build my 401k up to the max, because I needed that 401k to come out here and move, okay? And I had a little online business stuff that helped too. But the 401k was good, and I got tired, man. I'm like, man, working all the time, and I needed somebody to help me, motivate me. I know what? I had nobody to do that. I had to be a self-motivator. But you're not like that, man. You got BobbieD, okay? I'm gonna help you out, okay? You might say, well, that's a bad thing, Bob. You don't motivate me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, man, I'll try, okay? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do better. I promise, okay? I'm gonna do better, okay? So let's take a look at 1 minute review. We talked about the last live stream on StreamYard. So this is what we talked about. Look at the thumbnail right here. Right here. Minor problema. We got a minor Houston. We got a minor problema. Houston. We got a problem, man. And that was the problem is Filipina, a minor adolescents having children at a young age. Babies having, in that particular broadcast, we look at the fact that the PSA, which is the Philippine Statistical Authority, advised the country that there were 2 Dujuan 10-year-olds that were mothers. Did you hear me, man? Did you hear what I said, man? 2 10-year-olds. When I saw that, man, I was like, what? I was very upset by it, I was very concerned more than being upset. How could this happen? What's going on? But then when I did my research, man, I found out it happens a lot here, man. It happens a lot, And so the question is, why does it happen? Where are the parents? What did they do? All boils down to 3 words. 4 words. Only in the Philippines. And it happens here, man. This is the part of the culture. This is the part of the society in which they live. Filipinos live in this way. And, that's sort of foreign to many of us that live in the Western world, USA, Great Britain, France, that's all foreign. 10-year-old? But it happens, man. You say, well, Bobbie, I don't know. Their body ain't ready. No, man. Children are getting more mature and faster. That's just the way our biological systems are maturing faster and at a younger age. Okay, that's the way it is. So, the thing about it, one of the key factors in this happening is because the fact that the Philippines has a law in the books that says that the age of consent is 12 years old. Okay, now that's a huge contributor to 10-year-olds getting pregnant and having babies. Okay. They say that, well, legally, if they're 12 years old or older, and they consent to sexual with someone else, it's legal. Okay, but what about the 10, the 11? That's non-consenting. And so people are abusing the law, and they're abusing the children as well. And the children are growing up fast. When you have a 10-year-old having a kid, when she's 20, he's gonna be 10. That's gonna be like sister and brother. You know what I mean? She can't even wipe her nose straight when she having a baby. Come on, man. How crazy can it get? But you know what? That's life. That is life in the Philippines. Okay? whether you understand it or not. And that's the name of this channel, Life in the Philippines. And that's what I'm bringing to you, baby. Life. Okay. Some of you don't like this stuff. I know you don't, because I don't like it. But it's real and it's reality. And I want to face reality head on. I don't want to be like these people, like the MAGA people that they stole the election. I don't want to be like that. I want to face, okay, he lost. That's it. And I want to be facing reality, man. And this is the reality that when you come here, you're going to see things like this. Okay? It'll make you sick to your stomach. Okay? You think I like reporting stuff like this? I don't. But I have to show you the truth. The real truth. Okay? Not the watered down, sugar coated. I don't play that game with you. I bring it to you straight, tight, right, long, and strong. So you can be an adult and deal with the situation. You got to know what you're getting into when you come here, okay? A lot of these guys, they show you all the nice stuff, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunset, and the girls are nice. Oh, it's a beach. Nah, sometimes it don't be like that. I got to bring it to you raw. Straight up and raw, no chase, okay? This is what happens out here when you have a 10-year-old or 11-year-old or a 9-year-old dealing with a man, okay? Only a man, only a male that's over adolescent can impregnate a woman or female. That's what's happening. Sometimes it's the mom, the pop. Sometimes it's the brother. It's in the family a lot, okay? And so what do you do? The problem here in the Philippines, when that kinds of things happen, they want to do what? Hush, hush. Oh, nobody say anything. Yeah. And the situation is this: when the child gets pregnant, they can't get an abortion because abortion is what? Illegal here. This is a Roman Catholic society. This is a Roman 90%, 85, 90% Roman Catholic country. They have laws on the book. You cannot get no doggone abortion. So the little girl just like, I don't know what it is, my mom, my stomach hurt, It's a bad situation all the way around. Okay. So what's the key? Education and changing of the laws. Okay. There's a law currently in the legislation right now, and the Philippine Congress is trying to pass it through so that they can change the age of consent from 12 years old to 16. I'm praying that law can pass and that the children would benefit from it. I also pray that they get more sex education in the school systems, and that the parents are the number one teachers. The first teacher in my life was my mom, and she was too. So the parents need to be more accountable in relating what happens with people's bodies. And when someone touches your body, don't let me know, all kinds of stuff that parents need to be more accountable to that. Okay. So that's what happened. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I hope it improves. But this is life. And it's sad, man, to see, it hurts me, man. Sometimes I get angry. I don't like to see anything bad happen to a kid, man. You know why? They didn't ask to be here. You have to train them. And they didn't do anything wrong. But a lot of times when these things happen, they take the blame for it. Okay? And they wind up carrying that stigma with them throughout their entire lives. And it hinders their development mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. Because when a child that age has a child, their bodies are not equipped, and they can have so many more problems than an adult having a child. Okay, so it is a bad situation all the way around. Okay, all right. So that's what we talked about on the last broadcast, StreamYard broadcast. All right. So let's look at the thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Here we go. Auring, man. See it right there? Typhoon Auring, man. Actually, what happened was it was forecasted to be a typhoon, but it sort of dissipated somewhat, and the strength of it actually generated into a tropical storm. Okay, a cyclone storm. Okay, So it wasn't as powerful as they had predicted. Because when they looked at it on the radar, I said, man, you got to evacuate, you got to evacuate, you got to evacuate. And they started getting people out. Okay, a lot of people got evacuated. One person, it was one casualty. We'll get into all of that. All right, but that's something there for the day. Okay, Typhoon Auring or Dujuan. That's the alternate name for it. Okay, and so today we're going to look at what happened. You know, we're going to look at current status of it. We're going to look at the damage. We're going to look at the outlook. You know, what's going on over there right now. What do they think is going to happen to it? You know, we're going to look at all those things, and we're going to ride a train for a little bit. We're going to be, oh, I want to show you, before we go, I want to show you the update. We'll be taking a look at the update for the totals of the money we spent. You know, we always try to update you, and after we do a food drive, and we try to do it in a timely manner. I apologize to you. I've been sort of lax on that. I haven't done it in a timely manner in the past. I did it when I can get to it. But Lisa D is now in charge of that, and she's on it, doggone it. You hear me? I got to do my update. I said, okay, chill, Lisa, I got you. You got to do my, I said, I got you. So she did the update, and we'll show you all the numbers, each how much we spent, and where and all like that. Because we try to be totally transparent. If you give donations to Food Drive, you want to make sure that you know where the money's going. Okay, it ain't going in my pocket. Tell you that. A lot of y'all got this thing about BobbieD, you know, you just putting that money in your pocket, you ain't doing nothing with that. You think like that if you want to. You think how you think we're gonna feed all them people? I'm putting the money in my, come on, man. Play with me with that craziness. All right, let's go. So we're gonna look at current status. We're gonna look at the damage, and then we're gonna look at outlook for the future for this thing we call auring. Okay. All right. No hocus pocus, just no hocus pocus, just focus. I'm giving you the focus for today. All right, we're going to take number one, current status. Look at that. Okay, here we go. All right, so the current status is this. It was expected to be worse than what it was, but actually it didn't turn out that way. All storm signals were lifted on Monday afternoon. It's tropical depression Auring, okay, or Dujuan, that's what they call it, further weakened into a low pressure area, okay? So when it's getting a low pressure area, that's not as bad as a tropical storm, and it's not as bad as a cyclone or a typhoon. So it weakened. Auring weakened into a low pressure area at 11 a.m. as it crossed Rapu Islands and Albay, just 2 hours after it made landfall over Batag Island in northern Samar. So it hit northern Samar area after it landfall, and it did a lot of water damage, a lot of flooding, and a lot of people were displaced. And that's according to PAGASA, which is the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. That's a mouthful, man. I'll just say PAGASA, okay? But you see the people right there, they're being helped out of their places because the flooding was immense, okay? Over 315,000 people were displaced. And so that's a lot of folk, and that's a lot of water, okay? I don't know, you ever been in a flood, man? I've been in a flood. I lived in, I graduated from Arkansas State, lived in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and there was a flooding there. And man, I've never been so, I've never been so scared of water in my life. We had to get out of that stuff. I had to work. I was working for a company called, you ever heard of Southwestern Bell? I was working for Southwestern Bell that time. I always had a good job, man. But anyway, I worked for Southwestern Bell. I had to go to work in that stuff, man. And I had a car. At that time, I had a Pinto. Can you believe it, man? I had a Pinto. And I had to drive, and the water was coming up to my window almost. I said, Lord, I was praying. I was praying, I guess, Lord, please help me get through this water. And the Pinto kept on going, man. That car is good, man. Anyway, but yeah, the flooding, man, can be very dangerous. Because a lot of times when you're driving, you don't know what's on the road. You can't see it because the road's full with water. You can wind up hitting something. So it's if you don't know, from the previous idea of how the road was, it can be very, very dangerous. Anyway, yeah, flooding, that's what happened. Mostly during Auring, there was a lot of flood damage. Again, there was one fatality, and it's displaced a lot of people, okay? All right, number two, damage, okay? So you can see the flooding there in houses. Heavy rain from Auring produced severe flooding in eastern Philippines. Okay, so two. I'm sorry, I said one. And maybe two people were killed, and others were left missing. A total of 305 homes were destroyed, and another 610 were damaged. In addition to an estimated 53 hectares of rice and 2.5 hectares of corn were damaged. So you can see a lot of damage happened because of this, and that's what happens throughout typhoon season. Damage occurs, and you know, it's just a part of the way of life. So if you don't like typhoons, and typhoon is basically a hurricane. In the USA or Western people, they call it a hurricane, but it's typhoon out here. That's what they call it. So whenever you're a country that's situated around a lot of water, and most of the country here is just islands. So it's like, what, 7,000 islands? And they're situated around water, you're going to have a lot of hurricane or typhoon activity during that season. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina, and every summer or every year, we went through this hurricane alert, and we had it every year. So I remember as a kid hunkering down in the living room, and my mom, she was scared, man. You could hear the wind, and the house was shaking. And I got those things in my mind right now. I remember the flashback. So it could be very devastating. And if you're a kid, you can get traumatized by that kind of stuff. So right now, I don't like living in areas with a bunch of water because I'm scared. I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want to be bothered with it. I know how devastating it can be. Fortunately, our family never was affected by it, but I've seen a lot of people that were. So I know how devastating it be. So I try to stay away from areas, to live in areas that don't have a whole lot of, be around a lot of oceans. All right, last one, man. Outlook. Yeah, man, we're gonna be gone, man. We're gonna train for a little bit, okay? Outlook. Okay. So Auring weakened into an LPA, low pressure area, and then it crossed over Rapu. I told you all that stuff. Anyway, but it's going to be, it's expected to dissipate, and it's a signal. All signals have been dropped except for signal one, and so I'm not going to read all that. But it's about out of here, man. It's about out of here. Another couple of days it'll be gone. It's still bringing a lot of torrential wind and water, but it's going to be out of here now. That's not to say that this season is over. It is just only just beginning, okay? And so we'll see this. That's why the letter with this first one starts with an A. This first one for the year 2021. So we'll see as it goes. It can continue one after another, after another, after another. But the good thing about it, this is the situated. We live in Cebu, which is sort of it's the Visayas in the central part of the country, and we very seldom get any serious typhoon activity. We will get the aftermath, which means we get rain and winding and stuff like that, but we don't get the main effects. And this, thank God, we're in an area that very seldom do we get it. And so when you do come out here, guys, you do make that decision to come to the Philippines, one thing you want to consider is where you're going to be living. I can tell you that if you choose to live in the metropolitan Manila area, you're going to be facing this quite often. That area is always hit hard. Not always, but I've seen a lot, most of the time, when something comes through here, it usually affects that area or close to that area, okay? So if you're planning on living here, I know a lot of guys want to move to metropolitan Manila area because of the VAs there, and I'm a veteran, man. I got to get my medicine. I got to get my medicine. They don't say medicine. I got to get my medicine, man. I got to go to VA, man, get my medicine. But yeah, you need that. I understand that, man. So, but if you don't have to, you're not a veteran, whatever, you have to be, because they do have a VA, and then they do very good service there to our veterans, United States veterans. And but if you don't have to be there for that reason, you may want to look at someplace else, because I can tell you, a lot of people, whenever, even if it just rains in Manila area, they get a lot of flooding. Okay, get a lot of flooding. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the streets were engineered properly, or I don't know if it's a drainage problem. I don't know, but expect if you do move to Manila, it's going to be a regular occurrence. Every time it rains, it's going to be some issues, okay? All right, that's it, man. That's all I got for you, man. Oh, wait. I'm going to show you, I got to show you this update for the food drive. We always try to give you an update. I did a quick video. I'm trying to pull it up. On this video, you're gonna see the what did we do first? We showed you what we took in and how we spent the money, and then on the second part of the video, you'll see the receipts. We did a video showing you the receipt. We had 3 of those small receipts, the rice, eggs, and the groceries. That's it. Okay, but we try to make sure that everybody's aware we're above board on what we're doing, so there won't be any lingering questions or concerns. And if you do have any lingering questions or concerns, yeah, please let us know, because we will address it as immediately, as quickly as possible. Okay, because I don't like nobody messing with my montage, and you should be the same way. Okay, here we go. Watch this video. All right, guys, this is BobbieD, and I want to go over the food drive information and amounts that were given for January, February, and March, so you're clear. January, we were given a total of $301.58. All of that was spent accordingly, as you see there. We had 30 families to be fed. Okay. In February, we spent a total of $479.68, but we were only given $475. We went over because they increased the egg and rice prices, but was only a small overage of $4.68. Okay, that overage of $4.68 will be taken out of the March budget, because we have to pay the people back for that amount that we didn't give them. They just let us credit that amount. Okay, no big deal. It's okay. You can see the people that gave for February: Frederick Mason, Murphy Hayes, John Thomas, Ken, Crook Mark, Bobby and Lisa D, Diaz, John Thomas. John Thomas gave twice. And that's where total came. We spent $99.22 in groceries, $208.79 for 4.5 sacks of rice for 45 families, $171.67 for 45 trays of eggs. Okay, and again, we were over by $4.68. That will be taken out of the March budget. Now I'm going to go over to March. People have already sent in money for March right now. Ken sent in $50 on February 21 for March. Greg sent $10 on February 22nd. And that's what we have right now. We have a total of $60 for March. Okay, in the budget for the food drive. If you're going to send money through PayPal, send it to this address, lisa.panaro@yahoo.com. That's your PayPal address. It'll go directly into her PayPal account. That way I don't have to transfer it over to her, and we save some transfer fees. Okay? All right, guys. We're looking to have another successful food drive in March, and you guys be blessed. Take care. Okay, guys. This is the receipt for the groceries. You got it from Metro, as you can see there, Metro Department, the Metro grocery store, and the total we spent was how much, Lisa D? 4,000. How much?
811.
Huh?
4,811.
Oh, okay, right here. It's $4,811. Excuse me. She spent 4,811 pesos and 30 centavos. Okay, and that's the cash she paid. That's the cash change she got back. And this was on, can you see the date on that?
Near to your finger on top. February 15, 21.
February 15. Okay. So now we're going to show you which one is this? Rice? This is the rice receipt. Again, they just started. This is the second receipt we only got from them. It says it says February 18th, and it says 4.5 bags right there. Type of rice.
45 bags. 45 bags.
I'm sorry. It says 45 bags, which is 4.5 sacks. Okay. 45 bags, which comes out to 4.5 sacks of rice. They charge us 10,125 pesos. Okay. And so that's their receipt right there. The next one is the egg, and they just do a little handwritten note here. Okay. This is a lady. We told her she needed to give us something, and she.
Other way. Like that. No.
We told her she needs to give us the receipt, so she started writing a little handwritten receipts. As you can see, read that, Lisa D, because I can't see it.
45 tray of eggs.
45 trays of eggs. How much?
185 per tray, and the total is 8,325.
All right. So those are the receipts we've got.
and that's what we paid. Again, we paid a little more on the eggs because they went up on it, and a little bit more on the rice. They went up on it too. But our overage was like 200 some pesos. So.
All right, guys. So there you have it, what we've done so far. If you want to look at it further, we have that link out. Did you want to type that link in? You know where the link is? Huh? Okay, we'll put a link. We have a link for the, if you want to look at it online, we got a link for that as well. We'll put that out there. We put it out there before, but if you want to look at it, you can as well. Oh, I forgot. Michael Coffee sent us, Michael, thank you so much, man. Michael Coffee took us to dinner, man. He sponsored a meal we had, and he sent us $30 for the meal. And then I forgot to put this down. Michael Coffee sent $25 as well for gas for the next food drive, okay? So we're gonna put that for our gas for the next food drive. Forgot to put that on. But thank you, Michael Coffee, man. Taking care of BobbieD and Lisa Lee. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We like that, right? We like that. Thank you, man. Hey, y'all want to sponsor us a meal? Do it y'all fine, okay? We ain't gonna say no. We say, come on. All right, let's go. All right, we're finna ride the train here, man. We're gonna be gone, man. We wouldn't take long. No, hey, man, ain't nah. Watch this. I'm gonna be like, boom. I'm gonna play. A lot of people like that. I'm gonna boom. Yeah, watch this. All right, people get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. And just get on board or needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. I'm about to go crazy. Sorry now. All right. They can see you. They can see you. You know that, right? She trying to hide, y'all. They see your reflection in TV. She trying to hide. You know they can see you leaving. They see you trying to fix your hair over there, trying to look cute. Get it out. Anyway, when I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's ride the train, man. Y'all ready? Man, it'll be long. I'm ready to do a pew. Y'all ready, man? Hey man, I was supposed to come to y'all early this morning, man, but I was tore up from the floor at the time. I couldn't do it. So I'm here tonight. I was knocked out. So now I'm here tonight, but we'll be for tomorrow. We're gonna do a reset. We may do a reset for the next couple of days.
Don't say anything, because you might get
tomorrow we're going to do a reset. What that means, we may not come live, but you may see a video. Okay. The next couple of days we may do a reset. We may not come live. If we don't come live, we'll do a video. Okay. We have to reset every so often to get our batteries regenerated, catch up with things, and so to make sure to make this world a better place. And to make this show a better place for you. Because it takes time to do this. We got to do it right, tight, long, short, and it takes time. You have to do a reset. Okay. All right, Lisa D. What's up, my dear? How you doing today? You all right? Good. I'm glad to see you. You thought you was hiding from the people over there. They saw you. They saw you fixing your hair. They saw your reflection in the TV. You didn't know that, did you?
I know.
No, she didn't. She didn't know that till I told her. She tried to be like, I know. She didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing till I told you. But this is my wife, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Lisa Tuba Queen Dix, and she is finer than Georgia wine, in my opinion. She's the best thing happened to me outside of Jesus. and my children, man, and I love her, man. This is my wife. And I want to introduce you to her. She's one of the main reasons why the food drive has been so successful. She has done a great job on it. She's on top of it. She's always looking out for new places that we can go. And she goes out there. She takes herself, goes to the area. She looks at the area, looks at the people. She talks to the people. And there's a lot of areas she already knows about. She knows. But if it's a new area, she goes out there and she checks it out. I see a couple of areas she checked out already. She said, that area's not going to work for us because they don't have a place where we can park, and they don't have, it's always on the street and the street's too big. Stuff like that. She tells me. But she does a lot of work, and this food drive thing is getting bigger, y'all. When you get a ball rolling, that momentum starts. You can't, it just continues. And we showed you, man. We showed you, and I should have brought some pictures to that. We showed you that the people are in desperate need of food. They really are. And I forgot to tell you, but the Philippines was scheduled. They were talking about going to MGCQ, which is modified general community quarantine for the entire nation. So the Duterte came today, President Duterte said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to wait till after we start our vaccine program. Then we'll go and put the entire nation. And I think that's an awesome move, because as soon as they put the entire nation in MGCQ, well, guess what? The vaccine, the infection rate is going to start rising. Okay, and so we need to have something to control that, which the two things would be in place. Number one, contact tracing, and then number two, we need to have the vaccine program in place. When you have those two firmly in place, even if the infection, you have some way to control that rate to bring it down. Okay, so those of you that heard that the whole nation is going to be under MGCQ, nope, it did not happen. I was waiting. I looked at the press briefing today from Harry Roque. And he said, the president said, no, we will not go into, the entire nation will not be under MGCQ. Okay. So, Lizzie, what do you think about that? What do you think about the nation not going into MGCQ? Did you want it to go into MGCQ, or did you not?
I think it's a better idea.
You do?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I will change it. I think it is okay that way. Because even it is just like the governor said in here, that even there is a hard lockdown or we open it, it is still the same. You cannot flatten the
curve.
The COVID.
Okay, so she thinks it's okay for them to do the MGCQ for the entire nation. I personally do not. I mean, but I go along with whatever the government said, and Duterte said no. Okay, so I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things go. But you know what, man? I'm telling you straight up, you're going to see that the Philippines begin to open up more and more and more. They're opening up very, very quickly now because they have to. This entire country's been locked down for over a year, economy-wise. Okay, and the economy is struggling big time. They got to bring it up, and at the same time, they got to fight COVID, but they cannot afford to hold the economy down any longer because they're on the brink of disaster. Okay, so that's why you see them now opening up the economy as well as getting the vaccine in there, and the vaccine should be coming the next by the end of February, first part of March. They have COVAX coming, they have AstraZeneca, and they have they right now looking at Sputnik, a couple other Chinese ones too. So they got a lot of different vaccines coming, but it's going to start towards the end of February, first week in March. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introduce my. Did I already introduce you to him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I ain't got to do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen,
What's up?
Super Queen.
All
Yeah,
the angels say, hooray!
all the angels in the house say, hooray! All the Bruins in the house say, hoorah! Let's go. Okay, we gotta find out who rubbing up, jumping up, buff up to be first grade in the. I need to know. I got to know. I want to know who that is. Said they're gonna beat them. Say, I need to know, man. You know, I got to find out who that is, because you know when you number one, that says a lot about your character. That said a lot about your personality. That said a lot about your mentality. That says a lot about your attitude. You got to have a right mind and a right attitude to be number one. You know, I don't like to be the last on nothing I do, man. It makes me feel bad, because my mama told me to do my best at everything. And I said, yeah, man, I'm going to do that, mom. Because I was a mama's boy. I listened to my mama. Hey, my mama saved me from getting in a lot of trouble, man. I'm serious. I love my mama. But yeah, when you have a right attitude, man, and a winning attitude, you always want to be the top and not the bottom. Let's see who's on the top today. Who the head honcho is on this house today. Let's go, Lee.
Casey!
Casey in the house. Casey in the house. What's up? Casey around the train, probably needs to see one nation under who one love. Casey say, look at man. I'm gonna do this thing. Congrats, Casey, man. You did it right, tight, long, and strong. You are the number one head honcho up on this train today, man. It's so good to see you, man. So good to see you. Hey, man, you all right, man? You said, good morning. Hey, good morning to, well, it's good.
Morning to you.
Good morning to you. It's good
us.
evening to us. It's like 11:17 p.m. in the Philippines time, but it's about 11:17.
12.
No, it's like 10 something out there, right?
10, 12.
It's 10:12. It's 10:12 out there your time. If you're in Central, it's like 9:12. So whatever you call it, where you are. But it's so good to see you, man. Hey, man. Number one means that you care, that you want to be the best, that you strive to be the best, that you have a number one mentality, and you want to be right, tight, long, and strong. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And you know what, man? Much props to you. Y'all give him his props. Much mad respect to you, mad love to you, man. It's good to you. It's good to see somebody want to be up and not down. Because you know what happens, right? What goes up, what comes down. As well, you got to have the same attitude, whether you're up or whether you're down. You got to face it both head on with the same positive attitude, okay? That's what I do. Because when you crying about this, crying don't make nothing. Don't make no difference on nothing, man. But if you have a failure in your life, and you face the same way if you have a success, you're going to be all right. Because your attitude determines your altitude. Ain't that right, Liz D? Let's go. Good to see you, Casey. Round trip out here and see what who we got. Casey, he said, good morning, Vietnam. Hey, you in the wrong country, bro. I remember that movie with Barbara Bohr. He said, good morning, Vietnam. But you in the Philippines. Good morning, Philippines. What's up, man? What's up? Round trip out USA. Good morning, USA. There you go. Round trip out here. He said, sincerely. What's up, sincerely? Angel in the house, angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel?
Instead of angel, sincerely.
Bobby's angel. Man, I got some angels up in this place, up in this place, up in this place. What's up, my dear? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You doing all right? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. And you? How you doing? She said, be safe there, Lisa D and Bobby. Thank you so much, my dear. We you know what? Let me tell you this. We went out to the food drive, and I had a concern. We had one guy that was acting a fool up in here. He almost let me lose my cool up in here. One guy, man, one Filipino man. Talk about, he tried to jump the line. He came up on a bicycle and said, I need food. I said, look, man, this is for the people here. I mean, you have to be on the list. And he came back again. I need food. I said, look, man. The people on this list are the only ones going to get food. You're not on the list. And he acted fool again. He came back in the camera and doing he tried to do a photo bomb on the whole project. Man, but that's what we got to deal with, man. And that's part of the problem. People are here desperate for food. And you know, I have my antennas up for things like that happen the next time. We will have a person that will be focused on dealing with people like that. We're gonna have two people. The first lady you saw, that lady they had the note in her hand, the list. We call them the food coordinators. That's who Lisa D coordinates. Look at the camera, Lisa D. That's who Lisa D coordinates. That's who Lisa D coordinates with to get the people, and she screens the people to make sure they're in need of the food. Okay. Most of the people you saw there had like 2 or 3 children above. Some had 1. But we try to make sure they have multiple children, more than 1, okay? And that's another thing we're going to be more strict about. I don't want nobody coming in there with just, I know children, I just have 1. I'm not. We're looking for 2, 3 and above. That's the one that most has the most need. And we want the food to go to the people with the most need, okay? So that's what we're going to focus on the next time, right, Lisa? She already told me that. All right, so, but yeah, we're going to have another person on the side. And then when we get the food this time, when we pull the food out the car, we're going to have a table. Lisa D said we're going to have a little small table there where she can set or a chair. We can set the food on so that she won't have to give them the food. She'll put the food on the table, and
the people they are too close to me. I don't like that.
She said they're too close. You know, we want to be socially distant. We're already socially distant, but she wants to be more socially distant. But we never touch anybody, but we always have her PPE on, but she says she's more comfortable by just putting it on the table and letting them pick it up from the table rather than handing it to them, because it requires them to come a little bit closer, right? So that's what we go. And I say we're always making changes. We're always making adjustments because we want the best possible environment and the best possible situation. Because you can help people, but you have to take precaution. Okay, it's okay to help people. And whatever you help somebody, man, it makes you feel that much better. I know you guys are there feeling good. And if you don't think so, man, tell somebody. Look, tell somebody about the food drives. Look, I feel so good, man. I'm helping people in this way. I've never done this before in my life, and I can see where the money's going. I can see what these people are doing, and I'm not having no fear of them taking no money because I see what they're doing and with my own eyes. So, and I'm happy about helping them. It makes me feel good. You want to do it too, man?
I think that was because I felt nervous before I got out of the car,
Yeah.
right? I think that's what happened because something was gonna
These
die.
Oh, okay. This is what she's trying to say. She told me in the car, and you guys saw the video. She said, I'm nervous. I said, nervous about what? She said, I don't know. I'm just nervous. And now if she thinks about it in hindsight, she's saying she was nervous because she felt that it's probably because something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we that's why we need your prayers, man. You guys think we just a piece of cakewalk for us? No. We're putting ourselves in harm's way, whether you know it or not. That area where we went in, it was a drug-infested area. Okay? A lot of drug people there, drug addicts, whether you believe it or not. Love it. And so we prayed up and we stayed up, and we want you to pray with us. Because you think it's not easy. I know it might look easy just handing out food. That might look, but nah, you don't see the work that goes behind that. You don't see the behind the scenes work that generates that activity. It's a lot of behind the scenes work. And we showed you one time, we showed you how Lisa D was packing the food. That's just a small part of it. Okay. She got to go out there, check the people, talk to this, get the lady list, and it's a lot of stuff. Okay. So be in prayer for us that we have any more antagonists like this guy was. He was like a big, what do you call these? Heckler. You remember they call it hecklers? When the comedians would talk, people try to be smart with him in the audience. That's what he was. I would consider him a heckler. He wasn't, I don't think he was violent. He just was angry because he couldn't get food. Okay. And sometimes when people get angry, they could have some bad responses, So I'm gonna be really on that next time. Like right on right. I'm like, oh, you like this? And then I'm gonna have somebody watching out as well, because we don't want no incidents. That's gonna be negative. Okay. All right, let's go. Right, train Bobby Lisa one day. Oh, I forgot. Go back. Cecilia, how you let me get that Lisa Day? You know I gotta tell her. Go on, tell her, Lisa.
You just want to.
You got no power with it, girl. You got to have some power when you say that word.
Okay.
You gotta say it again.
Sincerely.
Cecilia. No, I gotta tell you. You gotta say it like that. So
She know already.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. Hey, you know I gotta tell you. Number 2, jump on there. Woohoo! I like to say that. Round table, who we got?
Kelly Brown. What's up? It's on Facebook.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing, buddy? So good to see you. See. Good to see you, man. Round train, Bobby needs you, one nation under a group, one love. So he said, how bad is the typhoon? Relatives in Danao City and Lapu-Lapu. Oh, they're going to be okay. It pretty much went into the norte, Samar area. And so that area caught the brunt of it. So Lapu-Lapu and Danao are near me in Cebu, and we only caught rain. Okay. In fact, after 1 o'clock, the rain stopped, the sun came out, and it's like I told you, man. If you're in Cebu and Lapu-Lapu's in Cebu, and also Danao is in Cebu. If you're in Cebu, we only catch part of the mostly rain, and that's it. So they're not affected. Those 2 places is all right. Kelly, if you I don't know if you have Kelly been in before? Kelly, if you have not signed up, Kelly, when you get a chance, if you have not signed, go to YouTube, go to Life in the Philippines, Black Person Viewpoint, hit that subscribe button, and hit the like. But everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Hit that like. Let's get them likes up. We ain't got but a few. Let's get them up. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Sincerely. She said, have a good day, love train.
Thank you so much, my dear. We
You
appreciate
too.
that.
Have a good
Sincerely,
day.
Emma's in Saudi Arabia. She worked for the king, and she trying to get on up out of there. She really want to get back to the Philippines and see her people. But you know what happened, man? They keep locking it down. Saudi Arabia trying to keep that virus out, so they keep locking down the airports, canceling flights. So it's hard to get out of there, and it's hard to get in. But we're praying for you to get home, you see your loved ones, and get reacquainted. And then after you spend some time home, get back to Saudi Arabia until you can make that month. Okay? Ryan Trey, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
Rex.
Rex, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Rex, Rocks. R-E-X, Rocks. What's up, Rocks? How you doing? You say,
Rex.
salute, Bobby Bibble. Salute, Bibby and Lisa from Puerto Rico. Hope everything is okay. Okay. Puerto Rico. I went to San Juan.
I think he's been here.
You been there? Yeah. Good to see you again, Rax. I've been to San Juan, man. Hablo español. Very nice city. Ciudad muy bueno. Very nice city. No, that's a Guano that she talking. Buenas noche is good night. Buenas noche means good night. Anyway, she knows a little bit of that, because if you speak Cebuano in Philippines, Cebuano has a lot of Spanish words, so she knows a few words, but she don't know the whole language like I do, you know. So, but yeah, man, it's so good to see you. Hope everything's good over there. Yeah, everything's good, man. We're doing well. God is able, man. Keep the faith, like Nurse Mike always say. Keep the faith, keep pushing, and don't let nothing get you down. Okay, Rack, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Round train Bobby Lacey. Who we got?
Thank you so much.
Round train Bobby Lacey, One Nation on the groove. Who we got? Mark Hill in the house. Mark Hill in the house. Woo. What's up, Mark Hill? How you doing, my brother? What's up, man? You all right? You said, what is up, Bobby D? Keep that good spirit and bringing joy to people. Your videos always lift me up and give me energy. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for the kind word, man. You're a blessed man. Mark Hill is a veteran man, and he lives in Medellin right now, and he's doing good. You hear me? He's doing real good. Not only is he doing good for himself, but he's doing good for others. He helps the people in Medellin. He employed people. He got 2 people work. He got a driver. He got a maid. He got a cook. That's helping the people, man. They don't have any money. He's giving them jobs. Mark Hill is doing good for himself, and y'all need to pray for him that he can stay strong and stay long. Good to see you. We got to do that. Mark Hill, Round Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? Go down, Lacey, all the way down. Right here. Do this one right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Mark Hill.
Thank you, Sir Marco.
More blessings, more love to you, my brother.
Much love.
Thank you so much, man. Hey, at least she about to sleep, y'all. I woke up. I said, thank you. Shit, I made it scary. It don't take much to scare these D's. She's a little scaredy cat. I saw my walk up behind her. I said, ooh, she's Brad Trey, Bobby Lacey, who we got?
Next time I will have a heart attack.
Nah, you better not. Let's go. Who we got?
Sister Liam, she said, just talk to my mother. She still have funny saying that they have free pool and free air condition.
Free food, free. You know what you talk about, right?
Flooded.
the flooded areas gives her a free pool, and the air conditioning means some of the walls down. And the air and the windy in the wall. But yeah, I understand, man. In the Philippines, you will find that it happens all the time. And you know what, man? People here have learned to adjust. That's right. They learn to adjust. They just, it would be hard for me, but I guess because they grew up with it. But it's a hard thing. Round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got? Paul in the house. Paul in the house. What's up, Paul? 2007 PMG. Paul. What's up? You said. What's going on, BobbieD? Hey, man, we're doing good.
We're doing good.
We're doing good. Blessed and highly flavored, the favorite of the Lord. Yeah. So good to see you, Paul in the house. Paul in the house. Who we got?
DE Raptor.
Raptor, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? DE in the house. What's up, man? You all right? Good to see you on the show. Riding Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, under Group One Love. Hey, man, we keep it tight, right, long, and strong on this train. I hope you do the same thing, DE. He said, it is difficult to accept some of what I experienced in the Philippines. And this is one of them talking to my girlfriend. This is one of them talking to my girlfriend about such things. It's also difficult because Filipinos get easily offended. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're talking about the we talked about the girl, little 10-year-old girls. There's two of them that got the reporter's mother. Yeah, it's you're right. You're right, DC, DE. There are some issues that you have a hard time talking to the Filipinos about, Filipino or Filipina, because they're somewhat sensitive when it comes to certain things. Okay, and little things that we would not think would be sensitive in the USA, but the same thing you talk to them about, they'd be highly offended. They want to shut up. They don't want to talk about, or they'll get them. If it's a female, they won't get on tempo with you. So yeah, and as far as when relationships in the home, they can get out of hand out here. And your mama, papa can mess with the little girl, and brothers will mess with the little girl, and and they keep it hush hush. I don't think it's right, but that's just the way they do things here. And I wish it was better. I wish it didn't happen, but we can't run away from it. We have to face it head on. And when you find if you find that your girlfriend's don't want to see it, don't want to face it, she's not looking at reality. Okay. And when you find somebody that's not facing reality, you might want to think about moving on. Let's go. Right train, BobbieD, DC, One Day. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee.
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee now. That Michael Coffee is the man. You hear me? Michael Coffee is the man. He took me and Lisa D out to dinner, man, and I forgot to pull a video. We did a video. I forgot to pull the video.
Because you didn't do live.
I didn't do it live because why come I didn't do it live?
Because of the radio over there.
Oh, we were going to do it live, right? But they have music in the restaurant, okay? And when you have music on a video for YouTube, they're gonna put a strike on you because that's copyright. So we couldn't do it live. So we did a recorded video, and I was gonna pull it up tonight to show y'all. So I'm about to do it on the next broadcast. I might do a separate broadcast. Just record it, send it out. Anyway, I'll show you on the next one. Well, Michael Carper, man, we appreciate that dinner. We had a good time, man.
Yeah.
We went to Joni's and we pigged out. We had a good time. We had the sizzling, the flaming food at the they put at the table, cook at the table. We had you put the light on the chicken, man, barbecue chicken. That place was almost got burnt, man. I said, look at it, man, watch out. But we had a good time, man. Courtesy of Michael Coffee. For those of you want to sponsor a meal for me and Lisa Day, feel free to do so. We won't turn you down. But Michael Coffee, I'm gonna dedicate that broadcast to you, buddy. I'm gonna put your name on it, and we're gonna show you that broadcast. Hey, you take care of me, we'll take care of you. Michael Coffee, and he sent us $25 for gas for the next time for the food drive. We're gonna put it on the gas. Okay. He said, BobbieD, hello. God bless and be with all of the men, ladies riding the love train today. Keep faith. Nurse Mike. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate you. Hey, see, positive, man. When you have a positive mind, a positive mentality, not a whole lot of stuff gonna get you down. And that's where I am. I don't let a whole lot of stuff get me down. At least you can tell you when stuff happens, she be like, look, stop that right there. And crying ain't gonna change nothing. And I said, wipe them tears. Let's think about what we're gonna do. Because you gotta have a clear mind in order to move forward in your life. You can't be emotionally distraught and think properly at the same time. Those two are incompatible mentalities. They just don't work together. So you have to have a reasonable, rational, logical mind, no emotions. Look at the situation and move forward. Make the right, best decision you can. And that's what I do. Every now and then I act the fool. I leave the other. I don't know what to do. But then she know what she do when she catch me like that.
Chichupaya. She got it.
She said, snap out of it.
Chichupaya.
Yeah, but she get me out. Hey, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, listen, who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa Tin, BobbieD, hi. Maayong buntag, hapon, gabi. Kumusta ka, Cebu? From Nurse Line.
Thank you so much, Dirty Mike. We doing good, man. He said, how y'all doing? Good evening to you, Dirty Mike. He said, y'all doing all right? Yeah, we doing all right, man. Good to see me, Ryan Train. Ryan Train, BobbieD, listen, one nation under. We want love. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, BobbieD, hi. The Philippines has that hot, humid, sticky, tropical climate weather. Nurse Mike, yeah, man. It's always hot and sticky out here. That's why when you come here, guys, those of you who have never been here before, make sure you wear comfortable clothes, okay? You want to make sure you have a shirt, t-shirt, maybe short pants. You don't have to wear short pants, but anything that's loose-fitting and comfortable on you. And you can wear flip-flops out here. That's acceptable. Or sandals. Or you can wear some tennis shoes. You like that. But just make sure you relax, okay? Don't come out here with no shirt and tie on and all that. Don't do that, man. You're going to be like a hardball. Okay? Like, what's wrong with him? Because everybody here usually wears like shorts and a t-shirt or a golf shirt, you know, polo shirt, you know, something like that with a little bit of collar on it. But be relaxed when you come in. You're going to be all right. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see who we got.
Frederick Mason.
What's up, Frederick? How you doing, Pyramid in the house? Pyramid in the house. What's up? He said, what's up? What's up, Love Train? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Good to see you. Pyramid never lost a case. That's his name, y'all. Y'all know we call him Pyramid, right? Why we call him Pyramid, Lee?
He don't lost the case.
He don't lost the case.
Why?
He never lost a case. She said it in her own way. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see who we got. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He's a BobbieD high. But when it rains, the streets can flood out quickly. Some sewer systems are bad in the Philippines from this right. Yeah. Especially in Manila, in the metropolitan Manila area. I don't know what it is, man. Every time hard rain comes down there, you expect the water to go up. And we got some areas like that in Cebu, where we live. But most of the areas are halfway decent. But if you go to Manila, it's going to be a regular occurrence. So you have to come prepared. If you don't have transportation and you're out and about, you're walking on the streets or whatever, and it's raining, make sure you go to a safe area and wait till it's over, because you could be in a flood zone area and you will be in some trouble. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see what we got.
Frederick Mason, he said, BobbieD and Lisa D, good evening, King and Queen D.
Thank you so much, Frederick Mason. You're doing good, man. I good to see you, man. Frederick Mason, Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see, one nation under good, never lost a case. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, Blue Ranchers, hoorah, and Love Train Angels, hooray!
All my boys in the house say, hoorah. All my angels in the house say,
Hooray!
good to see. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like button for me, please. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see who we got. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Fred, hi. God bless you, sir. Keep the faith. Stay positive in your life. That's right, man. Ain't no sense of being negative. Down and out and crying and a man paying me. You know, that doesn't do nothing for you, man. You know, I always say, man, sometimes you got to cry. But do it for about a 5-minute burst. That's it. Let it out. And when you get it out, go on about your life. Start thinking right, tight, long, strong, and then make your next move, okay? You cannot make a good, intelligent decision when you're like, you gotta get out of there. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Frederick Mason, Michael Coffee, blessings to you, frontliner.
Oh, yeah, Michael Coffee. We always pray for our frontliners, whether it's on the medical field. What?
Beach.
Okay, I don't know what she's doing. Big John in the house, Big John in the house, Big John, Big John, Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? He said, good evening, Bobby. Hey, good evening to you, John. Good to see you. John Thomas, man, one of our regular people, man. He always here every time we turn around. John is in the house. Good to see you, man. It's good to see good familiar faces. It always makes us feel good when we see people we trust to be here all the time. Good to see you, John. Round train, Bobby. What we got?
BJ lost the case last night.
Hmm?
He lost the case last night.
Big John lost the case. What happened?
Because she was asking me last night, is Big John was there when I did the live? And then I said no.
Big John, she said, Big John didn't show up. She didn't show up yesterday. Okay. He's normally here though. Round train, Bobby, who we got?
This is the link.
Okay, y'all. That is the link. If you want to click on that link, it's a clickable link. You can look at our information here, who gave, where we at right now.
For food drive.
For food drive information at any time. We want to keep everything transparent, above board, so you know what we're doing at all times. That's what we do. All right, let's go around train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Lamont, what's up? He said, I know about typhoon. God bless, Bobby.
Yeah, typhoons, hurricanes can be very damaging, and you have to be careful because they can change at the drop, change direction, change speed, change intensity at the drop of a hat. So you can't take it for granted. Well, it's gonna be all right now. People like that get messed up. Let's go round train, Bobby Lisi.
Michael, coffee?
Need some coffee? He said, Lisa D and Bobby, hi. Lisa, Bobby, in the Philippines, you gotta have some good air con, 2 or 3 fans in their place. From Nurse Mike. Yeah, man, you need some air con. We got, how many fans we got?
3.
We have
1 to 3, yeah.
We have 3 fans and we have 3 air cons. Actually, we have 2 air cons in the windows. And then we have upstairs, 2 upstairs. And we have 1 that's central air in our downstairs area where we are right now. We got the air con on now. I'll be like, and it's not good. But we only run the air con when it's really hot, like in the middle of the day, like noontime. We run it a little bit, and then at night when we go to bed, we turn the air con on because the electric bills out here are high, man. Really, you gotta be careful. Right, train, Bobby D. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. If you don't, you're gonna sweat a lot. Keep their air con and fan blowing the cool air.
Yeah, man, you gotta run your air. You come out here, guys. This is not like the USA where everything is central heating and air. You just go on the wall and now you better make sure if you book a hotel or Airbnb, make sure most of them have it without saying it, but you want to make sure you have air con. Just say air conditioning, air con. They know what you're talking about. If they say, no, well, they know it's broke right now, don't let them go. You can't fool with that. You need air con out here. It's hot, man, all the time. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi.
Frederick Mason, congratulations, Casey, #1 in the love train.
Casey did it right, tied long, strong. He wasn't playing today, man.
Congrats.
Casey said, look at Bobby. I ain't playing no game, man. I'm going to be #1. He did that thing. Congrats to you, Casey. Round train, Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Gunny in the house.
Gunny in the house.
Gunny in the house.
Gunny, now what's up, Gunny? You say, hello. Cool.
What's up?
Cool cats, Angel, and Blue Red. Yeah, we doing good, man. Good to see you, Gunny. Round train, Bobby Lisi. One nation under. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
You say, hello, Bobby and Lisa. Hey, what's up, Murphy? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Murphy Hayes in the house. We call him Gunny because he used to be a gunny. And he's an army. Every time he turned around, he was like, cha, 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 cha. Right, one day, who we got? Michael Coffin, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hi. Back in 2017, when I traveled to the Philippines on a nurse mission from nurse. Okay, 2017. I was here. I've been here since 2014, so I was here when you were here, but we didn't know each other then. Because if I'd have known each other, if I'd have known you, I'd have came up on you and said,
we're already here in Talangban. Right.
I would have came up on you and said, Michael Coffee, you need some coffee. Let's go, right, Trey Bobby. Let's see who we got.
Jan Thomas, what's up, Big John?
Big John in the house.
There was one or two business owners that tried to get food at the end of the line for the food drive in the past. I remember. Yeah, there is, and there's a
Oh yeah.
tricycle also
You're
passing
right.
by, and a truck.
That was when we went to Consolacion. You're right, John. There were
No, this time, my dear.
I'm not talking about this time. I'm talking about he's talking about it. He said, I'm gonna say there was one or two business owners that tried to get food at the end of the line for the food drive in the past.
Oh,
Okay, he's talking about reading is fundamental. He's talking about Consolacion.
really misunderstanding.
When we went to Consolacion, that was last year. There was people. We was on the side of the road, and they was right next to this food stand. And the food stand with the business owner, they wanted some of the food. I said, "How they fault? We wouldn't let them get in line." But they didn't get angry with us like this guy. This guy was acting fool. Man, he was acting a donkey.
Yeah,
I was like, "What's wrong with him?"
I feel like he's crazy.
And he had a big old stomach. Like, I eat food. I got 10 kids, man. I got 10. Look, man, you're not on the list.
No, he said I have 7 kids, but he did like this only 3.
He said 10 kids. No, he said 10 kids.
7.
I thought he said 10 kids.
7, my dear,
Anyway.
and then he don't have a mask,
Yeah, and then he had no mask on.
and then he showed his belly.
Yeah, that's why we have to be. That's why we have to have our PPE on at all times, because you're dealing with people. And if you know those guys, a lot of the people that came in the line, they only put their mask on when they came up on us. Because a lot of the places we go to, they don't wear masks. And one of the requirements Lisa D put on them, when you come up in here, you better have your mask on. So that's why you see a lot of them have the mask on their nose, and when they come up here, come to the line to get their food, they put on their face because they know they ain't gonna get enough food without one. You know, but a lot of these places, you'd be surprised. A lot of places we go to, they don't wear masks. But Lisa D made them say, look here, you want some food from us? You better have something on your face.
Yeah, every time I did, we doing food drive, I always telling to the lady that they're doing the list that they have to wear their mask and face shield. And then I was wondering the other day, they don't. Only one lady have a face shield. Yeah,
they don't. But we'll give them food. They got a mask, but if you don't have a mask, you're not gonna get nothing. Then we just strike you off the list, and we'll try to select somebody else that does have a mask. Okay, but we don't play that coming up here with no mask. Let's go. Round turn, Bobby Lisi.
Murphy Hayes. He said, I agree, focus on the needs of that, not degrees.
That's right, man. We focus on the people that have the most and the greatest needs, and that's the ones we want to look at. That's why we're going to be looking at people that come with 1 kid, all of that. Now, it's okay, man, but we want the people with a lot of kids. You know, we had this lady had 11 kids, man. Then another lady came right after her. She had 11 kids. Those are the kind of people we want because they really needed the what most. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee, see who we got. Michael Coffee, need some coffee.
Lisa D and Bobby D, hello. I was sitting next to USA man with a suit on. When the plane got to Manila, he was sweating so bad from here.
Yeah, man, I don't see where when people come out here like that, they're not really doing their homework, because you come into a hot, humid, sticky environment, you need to be relaxed and comfortable, okay? And you'll feel out of place when you come in here and you see everybody else in relaxed outfits and relaxed clothes. So yeah, don't come out here with no suit and tie on. Let's go, Brian Train, Bobby. Let's see what we got.
Casey.
KC, he said, Frederick, good morning. Vietnam. Brian Train, Bobby, let's see what we got.
Murphy Hayes. He said, you have to wind the enemy first.
Oh yeah, man. We prayed up, and that's God kept us too. You guys pray and we pray. We pray before we leave this house. And we bind up stuff and we be ready. We plead the blood of Jesus over us every time we go out, because the devil is busy and he don't want us. Whenever you're doing the Lord's work, the devil try to take you out. That's just, I already told y'all. When you go to another level, a new level, bring out what? New devils. Okay. So we ready for that. I read that man that came up on us. We was ready for him because we had prayed up. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee D. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee. Bobby D. Hi. I think it was his first time traveling to the Philippines. You just need a lot of shirts and tank tops going to the Philippines from Nursema.
Yeah, you need to be relaxed, man. Wherever you go out here, because it probably was the first time. I don't know. Let's go ride train by the see who got.
Martha Hayes, he said, just like the guy with a huge belly and small arms.
He had a big belly, little short guy. And he just acted donkey, man. I don't understand why he did all of that. You know, I done told the man 3 times, I said, sir, your name's not on the list. And if your name's not on the list, you can't get no food. The food is for the people we've already contacted and prearranged. Their names are on the list. Those are the ones to get the food. We only have about so much. He couldn't accept no for an answer. Let's go ride train by release. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, he said, he didn't look hungry to me.
Nah, he went hungry, man. He just wanted to get food and want to act a donkey because he saw everybody out there getting food. And he's probably like the neighborhood nincompoop. That's nincompoop. I ain't heard that word in a long time. He's probably the neighborhood active food guy up in there, okay? Let's go ride train by release.
Frederick Mason, he said, I pray God's blessing of grace and mercy over the people in path of the storm, as well as surrounding areas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all continue to pray for the people of the Philippines. A lot of people have been displaced because of the storm, and it's not easy when you're displaced because of the storm. I can tell you, I told you about the flooding I was in back in Arkansas. We weren't displaced, but I can tell you it was very bad. I had to go to work and all the streets were flooded and it was hard for me. And I know that's even not as worse as what they have right here. And that was terrible to me. So yeah, it's hard when you got flooded waters. Let's go, Lisa. You okay?
Sleeping. Sleeping at the job.
Murphy Hayes, he said, amen. They are in my prayer. Yeah, they keep me in prayer. Let's go. Right train, Bobby Lacey.
Casey, he said, I thought that guy was showing gang signs and hostility. I would have drove off the rear door open, food flying.
Nah, man. You know what, man? The ladies there would have protected us. If he'd have came anywhere, tried to did anything to us, the ladies there would have got him, okay? Because they wanted that food and they know we were doing good. When people are doing good, you don't let nothing happen to them. And we have prayed up and we were going to be all right. Whatever we do, if we're doing the will of God, God got his angels out on us and protecting us before us. And so I have no fear. The Bible says we will fear no evil. For why? Because thou art with us. And then when you understand that and you believe that in your heart, you're going to be all right, okay? And so that's what we cannot entertain fear. False evidence appearing. We cannot entertain that when we're doing God's work and when we're going out. Because if we get in the spirit of fear on us, we can't accomplish anything, okay? And so we have to keep the spirit of love on us. Perfect love casts out what? All fear, okay? And so we have the spirit of love, power, and a strong mind on us. And that's what we flow in when we go out, okay? Let's go round train, Bobby Lacey. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, yeah, that guy looked like there's more eating than working.
That guy's an idiot, man. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but he was a total idiot. And you find people like that here that just want to act a fool, act a donkey, disrupt the process because they're not getting their way. That's just a part of life. You know, I'm expecting that and I'm ready for it. I'll be even more ready the next time. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD had top 5 vaccines out for the COVID-19 coronavirus. Number 1, Pfizer. Number 2, Moderna. Number 3, AstraZeneca. Number 4, Novavax. And number 5, Sputnik.
Okay, all right, that's right. They trying to come out with that stuff, man. I was putting Sputnik down until I read their critical trial study information. They have their vaccines like 96%. It's doing real good. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey.
Michael, coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. Be very, very careful taking the Sinovac Chinese vaccine from nurse.
Hey man, the only vaccine I want is the Johnson & Johnson, and I might look at the Moderna, but that's the only one I want right now. And I'm not going to do the Pfizer, no Chinese. I'm not going to do Sputnik. And what it looks like, I will have to wait until it comes out here. All the vaccines come out here, and I will have to pay because they're not giving, from what I understand, they're not giving foreigners vaccines out here. So I'll pay. Hey, I don't care. I'll pay. I got the multi. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi.
Casey, it's good to see your work providing food to those folks, but maybe you need security and trust Lisa D instincts. She knows the people and can sense danger.
We'll be all right. We have God on our side, and we're gonna be fine. I don't see. And I told you, if anybody had tried anything on us, them ladies would have got them. You see, there's too many ladies out there. They would have got them. Okay, let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lacey.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD had because it was tested and developed in Wuhan, China, where the COVID-19 coronavirus started from nurseman.
You're right, man. That's where it started from. And people, they trying, this is the problem with the Chinese. They trying to accuse Americans of starting the vaccine, the virus out there. That we brought the virus in their country and we started there. That's just a bunch of propaganda. They need to be ashamed of themselves. She hit me on the back, y'all. You know what that means, right? Shut up. Let's go. Roger, Bobby.
Lisa, Michael Coffee said, Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. Been following Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine. This number 1 looks very promising.
Yeah, I've been reading about it, man, and
This one.
that it looks very good, and the price is good. All the trials are good, and they're saying that the Johnson & Johnson one may also help prevent give you good prevention from the variants as well. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. Big John Thomas in the house, Big John Thomas in the house. We got a donation for the nation. He said, have a great night, BobbieD and Lisa. God bless. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate the donation for the nation. We got to do a damn for John. Who we got, Lisa D?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Right on time for a beautiful trip on the Soul Train line. Thank you so much, Big John. Appreciate the donation to the nation. Much love, more blessings to you, my brother. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, who we got?
Lamont,
tailor-made in the house, tailor-made in the house, tailor-made in the house. What's up, tailor-made? He said, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos dias. Buenos dias. He learned a little bit of Spanish, y'all. He said,
¿Cómo
said,
está?
No, it's okay. They say como está out here. It's como estás. Como estás in Spanish. That's what he's trying to say. And when he said como estás, it means how are you? That's a proof for you. Oh, we're doing okay. Muy bueno, mi inmerso, mi hermano. Okay, that means I'm doing good, my brother. Let's go, Roger. Everybody, Lacey Foundation. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee. At least do a BobbieD high. If you want a one-shot cycle vaccine, wait on this. Be patient. It's coming soon. Yeah, I'm gonna wait, man. I'm gonna wait till I get that Johnson & Johnson. And Johnson & Johnson come out here. I'm getting Moderna. I'm gonna be modern and get me some Moderna. Let's go, Rod Train, BobbieD, Lacey. We got
Casey. He said, Murphy. Haha, that thug was in bad shape, but I never underestimated Hungry Thug. and he was a kill angle on Bobby's side.
Kill angle. Nah, man. I had my eye on him. When I saw him acting a fool, acting a donkey, I was doing like this. I'm trying to talk to like that, but I still had my eye on him. I'm from the hood, man. You know, I have an extra sensory perception. I have a radar when I know when somebody acting a fool. When I saw him riding on the
Give
bike,
him an uppercut.
when I saw him on the side of my eye riding a bike, I was scoping him out then. I know he wasn't right. And that right. I knew he wasn't right, man. And so I was watching him, man. I want to use that. I was going to take that handheld camera and push a right on his head. Let's go ride train, Bobby. Who we got?
Casey, when thugs get on my side or behind me in close proximity to intimidate me, I go into flight or into fight. Flight or fight.
Okay. Let's look at this. The guy was not to the point where he was being violent. That's what I'm looking at. He was being obnoxious. He was being rude, but he wasn't violent. Had he been violent, I would have put that camera down, and me and him would have been throwing down. Okay, but he was not violent. He was just rude, and he was obnoxious. He was being a donkey, and that's why I was watching him on the corner of my eye. I was trying to do a whole lot of stuff at once. I was talking to the camera, talking to y'all, holding the camera, and I was like, y'all couldn't see me, but I was talking, and I was watching him at the same time. Did you tell you? Because I knew he was being obnoxious, but I want to see if he got out of hand and got violent. He did not get violent. He got obnoxious. But I was watching him, and that's what I always do. I watch out every time we go someplace because you never know what's going to happen. But again, I told you, we're prayed up and we're ready. And next time we go out, we'll have another person with us from the crowd, which is one of the females there. And we'll be looking, look, anybody come up, this is what I want you to tell them. This food is only for the people here. And if they look violent, let me know. Alert me. Okay, that's all we do. Ride train, Bobby and Lizzie.
Casey, come on, Bobby. You should have at least have him an egg.
An egg? Give him nothing, man. That food was already, all the food is already accounted for. I can't give him other people's food. That's not fair to the people that took the time, booked the time, shook the time to come out for their food. And he's not on the list. We don't even know the guy. And he just showed up. It's unfair for him to give him anything. And if we go around giving other people food to other people, we won't have anything to give. Let's go, ride train, Bobby and Lizzie.
Murphy Hayes, I know Casey never underestimate anyone and agreed.
No, you never underestimate anyone, but you always maintain, you don't want to be aggressive toward people that are not aggressive. He was belligerent, he was obnoxious, he was a donkey, but he wasn't violent. And that's what I was looking at. I was trying to see, was he going to strike or try to hit or whatever, or try to take some food. That's what I was looking at. When I was talking to you on the mic, I was doing like, that's why y'all saw the camera was out of focus a lot of time. I was watching him. You know, I was making sure he wasn't going to act a fool. Because when he came up on a bike, I saw him then. I knew he was going to be some issues. Then he said, oh, nigga. I told him that, sir, no. Then he went back, and then he came back, put the bike up, and he walked back down again. That's when he started doing all these in the camera. Now, that's why I like, and I was talking to y'all, the camera's going, because I couldn't focus on the camera, I was focusing on him. Because if he acted one, if I thought he was going to act violent, that camera, that gimbal. See that gimbal
Don't
I had?
hurt. I mean, just hurt yourself.
See that gimbal? See that gimbal in my hand? I'm like, get out of here. Let's go ride train, Bobby and Lizzie.
Monroe Smith, welcome to our love train. Looks like he's new.
Monroe, welcome to the Love Train. This is Bobby and Lizzie, one nation under one love. And if you're new here, man, please hit the subscribe button and hit that like button for us, man. Please, please, please. You can ride the train anytime you get ready, anytime you see us, just come on down. He said, hello, everyone. First time on your channel.
Welcome.
And welcome. I'm planning to come to Manila, man, soon, like this year. Hey, that's great, man. Manila will be, hopefully, the Philippines will open up in the second half of this year. We will see. Nobody knows for sure. But if it does, man, you're more than welcome to come. And we'll be happy to see it. Give us a shout out when you get here, man. And remember to subscribe to the channel, Monroe, if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much, Monroe. Good to see you, man. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, one nation under one love. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, that guy was trying to show off and intimidate.
He was trying to show off, but he didn't get violent. Okay. Whenever I see somebody get violent, that's when I get defensive. But I was about to get a little bit defensive, but I kept watching him on the side. When I told you, when I saw he wasn't getting violent, then I relaxed a little bit. But I still was watching him. But yeah, he wanted to show off in front of the people. He's a show off. Remember, every neighborhood, every area got to show off, and that's what he was trying to do. He probably does that all the time. You know, big show off, and they probably know it. Okay, but I was looking for him to go a little further, but he didn't go a little further. So that's why I let him go. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Anthony Liggins, what's up? Good morning. He said, hello, Bobbie and Lisa D. You're up late tonight. I just got my first Moderna shot. No side effects except a sore arm. I took a couple of Tylenol, and so far so good. 94% efficacy for 1 year. Stay safe.
Man, that's awesome,
Wow.
Anthony. I'm so happy. Congratulations to you, man. See, he got his one shot. What did he get? Moderna? What was it?
Moderna.
One shot of Moderna, and his arm is a little sore, but that's it. And that's awesome, man. I applaud you. You are doing a good thing.
Yeah.
He's protecting himself. He's protecting himself, his family, and the world from COVID by taking the antivirus. Okay, taking the shot, the vaccine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And now I understand as well. Some of you don't believe in it, and it's okay, man. If that's your thing, it's your thing. But I'm gonna take my shot as soon as I get a chance. And I'm going for the Johnson shot. And if I can't get a Johnson shot, number one, next one is the Moderna. I'm gonna be monitoring and get me some Moderna. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. One day, who we got?
Casey.
KC, what's up, man? He said, I agree. That big Billy thug better not crack an egg, and then women would not been on him. The name of the Lord. Them women would, hey, if he'd have came out,
eggs in his face.
them women would have been all over him, man. He knew better. He knew better. That's why he didn't do nothing. He knew we was in broad daylight. He knew better. He ain't crazy. He wasn't. He was acting a fool, but he wasn't a fool. He knew he wanted to cut up and act a fool in front of people. He wanted to show him, be sure. That's all he was. I had my eyes on him, man. I tell you, man, I'm from the hood. I don't play. I was looking. Talking to y'all, doing just like that. That's why the camera kept going out of focus. Because I was watching him. I watched him from the time he rolled up on a bicycle and he left. And I turned around and watched him go. And he dropped the bike. He came back. I watched him come back. And then he started again. Then he got out. Then after that, he got in the line. After he saw wasn't no fool, so I know he was acting a fool. He saw when he got in the line, we had already given out. Only had what? One thing left?
3, I think.
Like 3 left. And
into the line.
He got it like he won't get something. I
Delay.
told him, yes, look, man, we have no food for you. Food has already been designated, and these are people on the list that are going to get the food. We have nothing left. And he said, and started acting the food again, and he left. But, I watch him. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Michael Coffey, he said, Lisa D and BobbieD have Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, COVID-19, coronavirus vaccines are only good for 1 year.
Right. 1 year, and then you have to come back. Just like the flu shot, man. When I was in America, when I was in the USA, I got a flu shot every year. The first time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Because you know why? The flu shot is only 50% efficacy. Okay. So that means 50% you might get it, 50% you might not. I got it. But ever since then, I took it every year. I had never gotten another case of the flu. So, and also I took the pneumonia shot when I was there. I used to take, because you know why I would take those shots? Because my job would give it to us free. And we have the people come out and free shot, free, say that 5 times in a row. Free flu shots, free flu shots, free flu shots, free flu shots. Yeah, but it was free, man. I got it. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got? KC, he said, I was joking with the 1 egg. All right, man. Hey, man, I'm ready, and that's why we need y'all to pray. You don't think this is, like I say, what we do, it looks easy, but it's not. It's a lot of things involved with what we do and how we do it. And that's why we need people that are praying to pray for us, to send the angels to protect us as we go forth in what we do. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lee, Michael Coffey, needs some coffee. He said, needs to do BobbieD. Hello. Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca vaccines are working very good, fighting against new variants out there from this. Right. A lot of people said the vaccines are working very good, but I'm going to bring a story probably next week or this week coming up, and I'm going to show you some things about some people that have taken the shots. It don't look too good, you know. I mean, there's some people that like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why? Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD. Let's see who we got. Michael Coffee needs some. He said, "Leave me, BobbieD. Hello, guys, men, ladies, women have taken the Pfizer vaccine myself. I have had no side effect from it. See, that's a good thing. He had no side effect, and I like that, man. I like that. But then again, I see some people that got some side effects. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, ride train, about who we got.
That's it.
That's it. I got to be real. We got to go big. All right. Again, I might take 1 or 2 days reset. You better not see me live, but you probably see a video. Okay. Let's go. She like that. She don't like doing live that much because she on the camera and she's scared of the camera.
I'm not scared. I don't want to get up early.
She's a late sleeper, y'all. She don't like getting up early. I don't mind getting up early. All right, let's go, Lizzie. Oh, everybody gave today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
More love, much blessing to you. Appreciate your donation to the nation. Appreciate you being faithful to the channel. Keep on keeping on. Let's go.
Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And our Facebook fan page is called Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video.
You said ring. To ring during the video. Ring, ring, ring. Let's go, Lizzie. Come on now.
Why is this not showing?
What's showing? What do you mean? What do you mean, Lizzie?
All right, here. Notice all unsolicited donation for food drive should be sent to this PayPal address, lisa.binaro@yahoo.com. And if you want to send a personal donation to us via PayPal, use bdix004@gmail.com.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
You got that? That's it?
And we have a free Android app in Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this Veterans Information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. Yeah.
we have one more comment.
Okay, we got a little comment. Who we got? KC. Go ahead, Lizzie.
It was impressive how Lisa D instructed the crowd to take photo on your command. She looked impressive. Thank you.
That's how Lisa D. She has a lot of hidden characteristics and hidden things about her that she does. You would have to know her to know how talented she is. But she's very talented and she's smart. People think she ain't. She done helped me so many times, man. And some of the time, I had a computer problem one time, man, and I'm a computer specialist. Lisa, I don't know what was going on. I couldn't get to something, whatever. Lisa did come and said, "What about this? You tried this?" And the computer came right. I thought, "What the heck?" She got native intelligence, you know. But I love Lisa D. She helped me out.
Remember, I was working computer before.
Okay.
I work online. I learned a lot also about computer, about short,
Okay.
something like that.
All right.
Okay. You. Okay, let's do.
All right, guys. This is we're gonna do closing comments, closing clips. Closing clips. Let's go.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
That's it. This is BobbieD.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
I already said that, Lisa D. I already said that. I said it last time, did you? You want to say it again?
Okay, this is the Timber Queen, Lisa D.
All right, let's start over. All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD
And the Timber Queen, Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and peace.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you.